I'm using my voice every day of the week. I do try to take one day of vocal rest. That's what we're all told to do, but actually sometimes it's just not possible. If work is really coming thick and fast, I kind of just have to go for it. So it is really important that I look after my voice, and actually the singing part is only part of the picture. Actually, I have a big amount of speaking to do, particularly if I'm working with large groups and doing workshops and that kind of thing. I used to really speak quite poorly. I didn't kind of engage any of the muscles that I should have. You know, we were always taught to engage our transverse abdominis and make sure that's supporting the voice nicely for singing. But if I wasn't doing that for speech, I'd find I'd be wearing my voice out long before I got to the singing part of my day. So I have to really make sure that I'm engaging those muscles and keeping a really nice bright tone, not letting my voice kind of get too into that real fry area, which also I found was wearing me out quite a lot, a speech pathologist told me. So that is part of it, but then also I've got a huge amount of singing to do every day, whether it be demonstrations or gigs, and sometimes I'll teach all through the day and then gig at night, which of course is a huge vocal burden to carry, really, and sometimes you end up feeling it, but I do try to be as preventative as I can, and that usually comes in the form of a good warm-up in the morning, and I just plan 15 minutes before my first commitment or appointment, so I do get that really great balanced warm-up, really warming into the bottom of my chest voice and then starting to move into some range. I really benefit a lot from long notes as well, and all of these things really help my speech and my singing. Also, I really need to make sure that I get a lot of water into my system, and you know, there's kind of two main types of hydration. There's systemic and topical, where you're kind of steaming, but the systemic is that drinking of water. It takes quite a long time to get into your bloodstream and start to hydrate your vocal folds. So for me, just to take a quick swig of water just before a workshop is not actually doing me all that much good, apart from wetting my mouth, which is, you know, comfort based. So I do try to get, you know, good room temperature water into me, you know, a good couple of hours before I start doing my work. And sometimes it doesn't happen as well. Love good teas. The singer teas are like sage tea and fennel tea, and can really be quite helpful, particularly for me as I get a lot of mucus in my voice, having come from a real acid reflux background. A lot of singers get it, but I had it particularly bad and have had some operations for it. So actually that's a bit more on my radar than the average singer. And then just generally trying to get really great sleep as well. I need my sleep. I'm not one of these cyborgs that can do, you know, 3 hours a night and just be, you know, buzzing the next day. I really feel it if I'm not getting my good 7-8 hours. And so just for longevity and really getting through my really busy schedule, I need to make sure I sleep well and also eat well.